Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What I want to talk about is one of the things that I had saw lately. I saw a clip of your boy Duke Dennis. Shouts out Duke Dennis. Um, and he like just laid out the blueprint, right? And to be fair, I guess we all kind of know these things, but just coming across this clip, coming across this video, it really encouraged me. And it's actually a video of Duke Dennis on Complex 360 with Speedy. And this is actually I encourage you to watch this whole video. It's really sick. Um but I actually want to talk about the very last. It's at like 27 minutes. Yeah, Duke's blueprint. So even me just doing this video right now, doing this reaction video or like whatever this is right now, this is inspired by this video right here. So let's listen. And I want to put you guys on game because, like, I feel like a lot of you guys might be in a similar situation as I, to where like you want to get something going, you want to get something cracking, bro, and you're stuck scrolling, dude. I feel like that Everest commercial. You're sitting at home, watching TV anyhow.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. Been all day on the phone anyhow. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
What do you do? Like, it's the same thing, bro. Like, but like we be scrolling, right? I'm there with you. That's why I'm trying, like, I'm tired of myself. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, bro. And like I want to, like, if I hope if this encourages someone, bro, to start getting consistent with me, hit me up. Like, let's make something happen. Let's make a crew, let's make a little group or something. I don't know, something that helps us keep accountable. But let's watch this video real quick. Let's get into this clip.
Yeah, one day they'll
A goner.
be gone.
All right,
I
cool.
guess lastly, just here in closing, you've been able to accomplish a lot of the goals that you've set. I'm sure you've built up multiple channels to successful points. If you had to start over right now from scratch, do you feel like you'd be able to do it all over again?
I do it faster than like, yeah, it's super. Like, do I still know what I know?
Yes. Knowing everything you know now, would you be able to do it all over again?
Yeah. It'll take like 3 months.
3 months. You
Yeah.
could do it.
Bruh.
It'll take 3 months.
What? Why?
3 months?
What are the things that maybe you learned that you'd be like, oh, just got to do this, this, and that?
I know the blueprint now, and I know like each social media like algorithm and like what works. I know everything. So 3 months.
It's beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I hear him say, "I know everything," it feels weird. I'm not gonna lie. It feels weird if you take it out of context. But I feel like, I mean, obviously he knows what the hell he's doing, right? Obviously he knows what the hell he's doing.
Beautiful things.
2, maybe
Oh,
2.
now you're stressing. Now you're
Nah,
stressing.
maybe 2. I'm just saying like, I know like what to
2
do, what
months?
not to do.
Okay, let's say 2 months, right? What would you be able to grow a channel from, or even your personal brand from 0 to what in 2 months?
From 0, it's all about like your face. Getting your face.
One thing I want to say real quick. He doesn't say a number. And I low-key wish he would say a number, but I'm also, I guess I'm kind of glad. I don't know. There's a silver lining, as like, I think if there's just a hard number, I would be too hard up on reaching that specific number and trying to match him. But I think him not saying a number, I think leaves enough space for enough grace to where it just focuses on growth. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, I'm gonna hit 1 million or 500K followers or subs or whatever, da da da. It's, I could for sure grow. Like, let me show you. Like, and he just goes straight into breaking it down. He doesn't go like give you just this number that he just pulls out of his butt. Like, he's It's a he just goes straight into giving it. So like, let's go into it.
From zero, it's all about like your face, getting your face out there as much as possible. So TikTok is the easiest, but TikTok don't have no longevity towards it. The longevity is YouTube. So I would make YouTube content first, but
Mm.
I would make YouTube videos like as like the topics as relevant as possible.
Okay.
Whatever's going on, whatever is hot, I would focus on that at 1st.
So he said you would start off with like it's about getting your face out there, becoming more relevant, right? And I don't know if you've been seeing me on social media, you see me go up and down with how much I put out content. And this has kind of just encouraged me to just be more consistent. Maybe not so much as like I'm putting out 30 videos a day, but more so like at least let's do 30 videos in a month, 31 videos in a month, you know what I mean? Or at least short form videos, you know what I mean? And let's get on like get back on like there's I would say a cool 1 or 2 or 3 months that I was doing like I was on top of like posting weekly. And like this is just encouraging me to get back more into doing that. And the second thing he was saying was like doing YouTube. So like doing these videos, like I said, it goes into that. So being more on top of doing YouTube, and then the YouTube, you make the short form video. So my like, and I think we all know this, right? You do the stream and you use the stream as a platform to interact while you're making long form content. And then and then from that long form content, you make short form content. So my goals now for when I do streams is I want to at least have 2 videos, 2 long form videos that I can walk away with. One for my personal and one for feels, or like two for two, or you know what I mean? Like something. I want to be coming out with something, dude. You know what I mean? And not just stream into game. You know what I mean? Like I need to be coming out with something, bro. And just being consistent with it. I've done it before. I can do it again. Um, and then the next thing he was saying right now was relevant to the topic. So for me, my personal brand, my personal YouTube, all that stuff like that, it's typically always been like my creative journey, my goals of like I don't know, it's just as an artist, going after um my dreams, you know what I mean? Really, that's pretty much if you look at this channel, it's all been like vlog style stuff and like talking about, I don't know, like encouragement, going after your stuff, going after your goals, and like because it's real. I've experienced it, not to like the heights and the greats of where I'm making crazy buco bucks, but like I've done it to where like I know a lot of people that are afraid to try and go after things, you know what I mean? And so, um, so what I noticed with that, it's like, okay, so it's pretty much reaction videos that are relevant towards your niche, right? So when I do a video for feels, that's like when I do my um Facebook Marketplace online shopping videos. I have a series where I'll go on Facebook Marketplace and I'll look for old school JDM cars and look at prices. I'll look at the conditions of these things. I'll roast these things. I'll see some dope ones. I'll tell you the prices. We'll kind of skim through what's in the build. and then just make content from that. So that's a reaction or a review or something that it's like a pillar or a style. You know what I mean? A content style. And so, like this video, Duke Dennis is someone with something he'll go on to talk about, but like someone that's up there. So, but the topic is relevant to the topic that I typically talk about with this channel. You know what I mean? So, trying to go after your dreams, trying to go after like this blueprint, like this is in line. Like, so if you want to do content, this is in line. You know what I mean? So sorry if I'm blabbing, but yeah.
And then I would put my YouTube videos on TikTok with the correct hashtags and the correct sounds. And once people realize, like, start knowing my face well enough, I would start streaming and reacting to Kai, Aiden, Speed, and throwing those reactions on TikTok
Okay.
and hashtagging their names as well. And eventually, my video will get into Kai's or whoever I'm reacting to's hashtag algorithm. And then
Okay, so for this, obviously I think it works for each niche, right? So live streaming and stuff like that, say personal brand, I can do the Kai, I can do the Duke Dennis, I can do the X, Y, and Z, right? Um say for my brand Feels, since it's around streetwear, since it's around JDM cars, it's around like culture, like street culture and lifestyle, I can react to these to like the top people in these industries or in these niches or fields or communities, if you will, really. So like say like for like drifting and stuff like that, right? And streaming, like look at T-Pain, bro. Like I'm just trying to be mini T-Pain. I'm just trying to be a mini T. I'm just but I'm gonna be Key Pain. You know what I mean? We're gonna be Key Pain. So you know what I mean? But he's in the drifting community. So like I can go and react to his stuff. I can go and react to like Hoonigan stuff, to donut stuff, to speed stuff. Like I can react to these things and then tag them because it's their content that I'm giving my perspective on, I'm reacting towards, you know what I mean? And so, and then it'll start matching up. So that's for feels, or say for cards and Pokemon TCG, like Azul GG, or like these different people, like different creators. I can like start reacting to these people and then applying hashtags against that stuff. You know what I mean?
then, you know, I would start like making myself like as a peer of theirs. Because when you put somebody above you, you're gonna stay there forever. So, and then eventually people will like start mentioning me, of course, with them.
And then you're in there.
I'm in the door then.
Wow, you just laid out the perfect blue.
So making like yourself appear to someone, I feel like that's gonna be like the tough one. But maybe not, because now that I think about it with feels, I think since I've gotten to like X amount, like it's I think people see just even a little bit of it. You know what I mean? And they see you're consistent. I think they'll be willing to treat you as a peer, or like they'll give you the respect because like, okay, he's putting in the work and there's a confidence in it. You know what I mean? Confidence is tough. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's also like really easy. Like once like you overcome, or like once you make that switch, it's like it's such a trip.
Blueprint.
But
Nah,
yeah.
but it's easy though. That's how I look at it.
So that's how you do it. You just gave $1 million worth of game for $0.
Yeah, for free. I be telling people that when they come up to me though.
But now you just told the masses. So
Yeah, but they're not gonna like. A lot of people like they'll hear it, but what I just said, it takes time. But people not gonna put in the work for it.
right,
They
most
want,
people won't be willing to. I say that all the time. People ask me for advice. If you give people one task, most of the time they won't even do the one task, and that's it.
bruh, when people come to me and say, "Give me one piece of advice," I say, "Be consistent." Like that's so cliche, but like in 3 months, if you posting on YouTube like consistently, like YouTube will throw your videos into this like the topic that you're in, and then it'll push like to the masses of that topic if you consistent enough. But
Most people,
they won't do it anyway. So
yeah,
yeah,
it's just falling on deaf ears.
Damn.
that's why I don't like giving people the advice because I'm just talking.
Right.
They ain't gonna do it.
They ain't gonna listen anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Duke. I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Appreciate you for having me. Man.
Damn, dude. What do we think about that? What do we think about it, guys? I know I almost wanted like that last thing he said, like they won't do it. I almost wanted to like a part of me just wants to kind of like take it as a challenge, you know what I mean? Like he says just be consistent. It's simple, right? But being consistent is freaking difficult and it's tough. But it's also so easy. Especially with like scheduling and stuff like that. I've done it. I've scheduled a whole month worth of content before. What if I do that 3 months straight? See what happens. And like I don't know. Fuck, dude. Yeah, man. I feel it. I feel it inside me. I feel like I feel really anxious, nervous. I feel stupid. I feel it all, dude. So if you're feeling that, like, trust me, I'm there. All right, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Feels.com, feels-shapey.com. Buy some merch. Buy it. Love you. Bye.